basketball team. I felt after watching them in their games, they continue to get better. As each game as they played, they continue to get better. I thought Hammonds was a stud tonight. Obviously we recruited him hard as well too, and he's a really good basketball player, and he really had a great game and was a big difference maker for him, especially in that first half. I thought a big possession was we were up 20-12. Bubba Parm we just hit a three, and we were up 20-12 in the first half. And when you make a three, you got to be in another sense of urgency not to give up a three on the other end. And they came down and hit a three. Khalid had his hands down on Crump, number 4, and the kid hit a three, and it went from 20-12 to 20-15, and then they kind of went on a little run, and we just got stuck offensively. We missed a lot of free throws. We were ended up being 12 of 26 if you include the front end of the 1-and-1s, and that really bites you in the rear to do that. But I was proud of our guys. I mean, every game they've always have fought and competed and have. Doesn't matter the score, they've always played hard to the very, very end. So I'm proud of our young men. We got a really good group of guys. We'll continue to get better. I've said it before. I really, really like this team, and I think we got a chance to have a really good season. Just like George, I think George is really good. But I really like our team. We got to get Jose healthy. That's a big thing for us, and we got to get a couple guys like a Moses Wright who need him to play the full 40 minutes, because when he can play like he did in the second half, he can put 2 halves together. That's a big bonus for us. So we'll keep getting back at it and improving and get back to work on Friday. And no time for the woe is me, because we got to get ready to play. We play a really good Arkansas team on Monday, and we'll need to play really well at home on Monday.
Questions?
Did Alvarado aggravate the ankle early in the second half?
Well, he's been out for over 2 weeks, and yesterday was the first day he practiced. He did a little practice, and he really wasn't good in practice yesterday. But he wanted to play, and he was cleared by the doctor, so it was more of a pain tolerance thing. So there was no risk of him injuring anything. It was just more of his own pain tolerance, and he wanted to play worse than anything. And he's our heart and soul, and so we started him. But he struggled out there, and he was really, he just, wasn't himself. And then I just pulled him and didn't put him back in. It wasn't that he re-aggravated. I just thought we were playing a lot of times 5-on-4. And that's not anything against Jose. It was very hard for him, defending at that speed. And, he was just limping a lot.
How far away from 100% do you think he was tonight?
I thought, yesterday was his first day he practiced. I probably wouldn't have played him, but he was begging to play. And I was also, was reassured by medical that he was fine, so there was nothing there. And now we were all in a debate: do we play him? Do we sit him? But we were just saying, he's done so much for us. We're gonna, he's cleared by the medical team. Even if he's limping, we're gonna give him a chance. And so I think probably it's going to take another week or two for him to be fully where he's not limping as much, and we're just going to have to continue to be aggressively rehab it. We'll have to look and determine, do we just completely shut him down eventually? But I don't think we should do that. I just think hopefully by Saturday or Sunday he's better, and hopefully he's about 75-80% by Monday.
What about Devo's performance tonight? And you guys, did you feel like you got it really close there at the end that you could almost?
Michael DeVoe played really well. I was really proud of his 10 rebounds, and he's gotten better. He's really improved. We work a lot on time and score situations, so we did a good job late game. But being 12 of 26, if you include the front of the 1-on-1s, is not going to win you the game. And then when you're that close and you're coming down, you got to make free throws. And we missed a lot throughout the course of the game. But I was proud of Michael DeVoe, and he's continued to get better. And my assistant coaches have done a good job with his development. But he made some big threes, but I was most proud of that he had 10 total rebounds.
Josh, what did you see from Anthony Edwards when you were scouting this team? Obviously, you've seen a lot of one-and-dones come and go.
Yeah. When I saw I saw Anthony in high school. I remember in Las Vegas when he was playing his the AAU team in Las Vegas. I had seen him, and actually at that time I had said, this was the summer prior to going to his senior year, that he could actually play in the NBA right then. Just his body, his athleticism, and part of that is not, most kids, young guys can be really athletic. The one thing he can do, there's two things that he can really do for a kid at his age. He can shoot the ball. I mean, he's a good shooter. But then secondly, he's got great instincts defensively and just even passing, just instinctively. You know, so sometimes those guys in high school are really good. They're just great athletes. But he's a really good basketball player. So he's just, you know, he's a high talented young man.
You mentioned Hammonds as a coach. What's your strategy when you see one player kind of start to run away and run up the score like that?
Well, you know, kind of what Hammonds did to us the first half is what Moses did for us. What Hammonds did for them the first half is what Moses did for us the second half, and that was the difference. Is, you know, you get that cushion because of Hammonds, how he played in that first half. If we had Moses play like Moses Wright, number 5, if he had played like he did the second half, like the first half, that's the difference right there. And Hammonds is a really good player, and you know, he's just, you know, he's a talented young man, and he's a good player.
Josh, you get Hammonds with 4 fouls there, and by that time I think you pulled within single digits. You had to think that, you know, this was your chance, and then that's when Edwards kind of you've done a pretty good job on him up until then.
Yeah, we did a good job on Edwards. I thought that. I mean, he made some big plays late. He got us a couple on a back door where our guy fell asleep, but you know, he's a pro. I mean, he's going to be one of the top 3 draft picks, so pros do that. And but you know, look, I think George is really good. Like I said, I think they continue to get better each game that they've played this year, and you know, they're a good basketball team, and Coach Green does a great job, and you know, he's one of the best coaches in the game.